2013 Ford Transit Connect XLT water outlet replacement. You can get this port from AutoZone for $38, or you can get it from Amazon for $20. Either way, you got your port. Check it out, inspect it, make sure it's good, make sure you got all the pieces and everything, and let's get it started. When you're taking out your battery, make sure you remove your negative first, and then remove your positive. Remove the bolt holding down your ground wire, and then remove the battery. There's gonna be 3 bolts under there, and you're gonna need a 13 mil to remove those. Take them out. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Same thing for all 3. Remove that tray. And then there's gonna be 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, holding down this metal plate. You're gonna need a 7 mil to remove these. After these 3 bolts, you only have 4 more bolts and 4 hoses to remove. So this is not a hard job, but it definitely requires some patience. There's 2 and 3. And then you just push these plastic pieces on the side of the wiring harnesses to remove them from that metal plate. Unhook your wiring harnesses. Get those out of the way. And there's 4 bolts holding in this water outlet. They're hard to get to, they're hard to find, but all you gotta do is take out 4 bolts. I recommend just taking off all 4 bolts at the same time, but I just took out the top 2 first, and then we went straight to the hoses and then got the bottom 2 later. So, to the hose we go. You probably wanna use some vice grips, and if the hose is giving you any kind of trouble, just spray a little WD-40, they gonna slide right out. Take off that clip or clamp, whatever you wanna call it. Pull off the hose. Take off this other clip or clamp or whatever you want to call it. Pull off the hose. And then I went back to the bottom 2 bolts. 1 bolt. And 2 bolts. Back to the hose. Pull off that clip and that hose at the same time. Pull off that clip and that hose. And look at that. Looks like a problem. Let's fix it. Screw in the piece that was in the little baggie. And now we just do everything in reverse. Put on the hose. Put on the clip, clamp, whatever. Loosen up the vice grips. Slide it up in there a little bit. Slide it up in there. Make your way. Hose. Clamp. Hose. Clamp. Hose. Clamp. Then you got your 4 bolts. 1 bolt. 2 bolts. 3 bolts. And 4 bolts. Connect your wiring harnesses. Connect your wiring harnesses. Drop in that metal plate that we took out earlier. Pop back in the little plastic things. Clip that hose right there. Put back on your 3 bolts with the 7 mil. Tighten them up. Drop back in your battery tray or battery, whatever, bay, whatever you want to call it. 3 bolts. Tighten them up, put your ground wire down, put the bolt in, drop your battery in, positive first, tighten it up, negative, tighten it up, crank her up, you good to go.